At 70, I've chosen solitude over social circles. Here's why. At 70, I've embraced a shift I never anticipated. Choosing solitude over social circles. This wasn't an overnight decision, but a gradual realization shaped by life's lessons. Time, once abundant, now feels precious, and I've learned to spend it wisely. My priorities have become clear. I focus on what brings me joy and let go of what doesn't. It's not about bitterness, but about honoring the person I've become. The value of time and priority. Reaching 70 has given me a new perspective on time. In my younger years, I gave my time freely, often to people and obligations that drained me. Now, I ask myself one simple question. Does this bring me joy? If the answer is no, I've learned to let go, even when it's difficult. Letting go doesn't diminish the value of past relationships. It simply makes room for what truly matters now. I no longer have the energy for drama or superficial connections. Instead, I treasure quiet moments, meaningful relationships, and the simple joys of life. Like a morning walk, the laughter of my grandchildren, or tending to my garden. Quality over quantity has become my mantra in every aspect of life. Lessons learned from pain and letting go. Life's hardest lessons often come wrapped in pain. I've encountered people who took advantage of my kindness and left scars I didn't see coming. These experiences taught me that trust must be earned, and that some relationships are seasonal. They come to teach us something, and then fade away. Letting go of these relationships wasn't easy, but it was necessary. Holding on out of obligation or nostalgia only weighed me down. I've also learned to set boundaries, value self-respect, and walk away when something no longer serves me. These lessons, though hard-earned, have brought me clarity and peace. The beauty of solitude. There was a time when being alone felt like loneliness, but now, solitude feels like a gift. It's a sanctuary where I find peace, clarity, and connection with myself, whether it's the stillness of a sunrise or the calm of my garden. I've discovered that fulfillment doesn't come from busyness or validation. It comes from being present. Solitude has also changed how I view relationships. I no longer feel the pressure to maintain connections that don't bring me happiness. I've learned that it's okay to step back, to choose a quiet evening over a crowded room, and to protect my energy from negativity or drama. Solitude isn't loneliness, it's freedom. The changing nature of friendships. Friendships, much like the tides, ebb and flow over a lifetime. At 70, I've realized that not every friendship is meant to last forever. Some relationships, no matter how deep they once were, have a season and a purpose. Letting go of these connections doesn't diminish their value. It honors the role they played in my journey. Friendships that do endure are treasures beyond measure. These are the people who have seen me at my best and worst, and continue to love me just as I am. They remind me that true connection isn't about how often we see each other. It's about the depth of understanding and care we share. The importance of self-care. At 70, self-care has become more than just a routine. It's a necessity. For much of my life, I put others' needs before my own. Now, I've learned that self-care isn't selfish. It's essential. It's about protecting my emotional energy, setting boundaries, and learning to say no without guilt. Self-care is found in the small, intentional moments of the day. Sipping a warm cup of tea, tending to my garden, or losing myself in a good book. These rituals ground me and remind me that life's beauty often lies in its simplicity. Navigating complex emotion. Life at 70 is a tapestry of emotions: joy, grief, gratitude, and regret, all woven together. One of the most challenging emotions I've faced is guilt, especially when stepping back from people or situations that no longer serve me. Over time, I've reframed this guilt as a sign that I'm finally honoring my needs. Loneliness is another emotion I've had to confront. While I cherish solitude, there are moments when the absence of companionship feels heavy. But I've learned that loneliness, like all emotions, is temporary. Gratitude has been my anchor through it all, reminding me of the blessings in my life and helping me see beauty, even in the midst of struggle. Advice for those feeling the same: if you find yourself in a place where people feel more like a source of exhaustion than joy, know this: you are not alone. At 70, I've come to understand that pulling back from social connections isn't a sign of failure or bitterness. It's a natural part of growing older and wiser. Trust your instincts. If a relationship feels one-sided or draining, it's okay to step back. Embrace solitude without guilt. It's a space to reconnect with yourself and reflect on the life you've built. Focus on relationships that uplift and support you. Quality far outweighs quantity when it comes to connection. Finding purpose in the everyday. Purpose doesn't have to be grand. It's in the small, ordinary moments. Caring for ourselves, showing kindness, and finding joy in the present. For me, purpose is found in my garden, in the laughter of loved ones, and in the quiet moments of reflection. Gratitude has also become a cornerstone of my life. Each day, I reflect on the blessings around me, which helps me see beauty even in challenges. Purpose is deeply personal, and it evolves with us. At 70, I've learned that it's never too late to redefine what gives life meaning. Living with intention. Living with intention means slowing down, being mindful, and making choices that align with my values. I've learned to say no to things that don't bring me joy, and to focus on what truly matters. Letting go of grudges and unrealistic expectations has brought me immense freedom. At 70, I've realized that living with intention isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about making small, meaningful choices every day that bring us closer to the life we want to live. Let me ask you, how do you spend your time? Have you embraced solitude or let go of relationships that no longer serve you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. And if this resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to After 7080. Join our community of thoughtful individuals as we continue to explore life's journey together.